For general disturbance. This is a Hummel, the Tier 6 German SPG, located on the defending spawn of Redshire Assault. It's under the command of talon1958 of OLIMP. And yes, it's the first entry of last week competition to win the weekend lion. Game on. Well, I got so distracted with all the videos that were going out, I actually forgot to get Angelina and Talon's replays done, and so I'm trying to play catch up now to get them done as soon as I can so that we can start putting in the videos for this week. Okay, he's got the 15cm stock howitzer, which of course is the same howitzer you find on the Gorilla. It's very accurate, it's got a faster reload, and it's also got a better trajectory, so it makes a very good howitzer to use. He's got that P43 dialed in, and he gets around near him. Now the problem from fighting within the castle grounds is that if you do get spotted, you've got limited places that you can run, but you could run straight towards the wall and hide behind that, because then it would make it very difficult for the enemy Arty to get a shot on you. In this game, the enemy Arty is a Hummel and an M44, so their trajectory, well, is the Hummel's trajectory is the same as Talon's, so provided that he actually does have the stock gun. If he doesn't have the stock gun, he won't be able to hit Talon because the trajectory will be too low and the shell will actually miss. It'll actually hit the walls instead. Rounds out on the Porlak. Well, it was a long shot, but he does get it hit. Now, it's based on the Panzer Mark IV, and it actually did have, as they say, Panzer III running gear and equipment in it, mainly because the tank factories wanted to save money, and they found the Panzer III equipment rather, well, hard wearing. It was efficient, it saved them time and money making a new one, and so they were able to put together the Panzer IV, the running gear that would actually mount the howitzer. Of course, the engine was mounted in the front of the vehicle, as normally it was in the back, but in the back of this vehicle is of course the crew working the howitzer. In fact, if I remember correctly, they put the engine underneath the main howitzer. Okay, main shot on the Hellcat. Oh, he penetrated. Yep, that one was a nice penetration shot. Now the Porlak has actually got only 16 hit points left, so if we hit him, he is going to die, but I get the feeling he might have actually pulled around the corner of that rock. So we're now looking at the P43 too. And he gets a hit. Yes, the Porlak did move, but he actually moved back behind the rock as well, because there's a Panzer IV Schmaltern just turning up. And the Porlak is out the game. Now, although we seem to be doing rather well at the moment, the fact of the matter is the enemy's getting awfully close to the castle. And it is an assault game, so it's only 10 minutes long. Here comes the Tiger P. Another direct hit, but it only actually damaged the tracks. No actual credits from that one. No hit points, rather. He's indicating to his teammates as well what he's going for, and that's so important because if they can track the vehicle that you've indicated, then there might be a chance you get an accurate shot. And of course, they'll get the spotting assist or damage assist if they actually put the guy into a tracked position. Now, I do like this trick. He's actually decided that, yep, we're relatively clear on the north side of the map. There's very few enemy up here, although there's very few enemies spotted, I should say. So he's moving to get away from the enemy tanks and trying to get in from the south. Okay, that's now he's got plenty of cover. He doesn't have to go all the way into the corner, although that would help maybe later on. Now we've got one of those T-34-100s, the constructor. Very cramped turret because it's a 100mm main gun, and they didn't have much room for the crew. 93 hit points from that one. It must have been a nightmare trying to maneuver the 100mm shells into the breach on the T-34-100. Okay, KV-3. Letting it settle. That's it. Oh, he stopped. He stopped and doubled back, and in doing so, ruined our shot. Now, somebody is in the cap area. You can see these two guys, well, the KV-3 is trying to get closer, and now the VK is using the KV-3 as cover. They're both going after the Busotto, who just took a big hit, and now he's gone. We're 3 down on the enemy now. And these guys are pushing in the south. Now, if we stayed in the castle grounds, we would be, well, getting close to being spotted and then taken out the game. We're still 3 down. Oh dear, things are not going well. Only 4 left on this game. So he's actually decided to go into the copse and shoot back at the enemy. Hopefully, if he gets a shot accurately on target, he'll not only get a reset, but he might actually get a defender. Okay. Where do you think they'll be? Well, normally I would say the bushes right on top of the cap area, but he thinks they're going to be just the other side of the cap. He's only got 12 seconds left to get it right. There he is. Rounds out. Oh, he got a reset. Massive reset. 95 capture points. So that means he's got a defender medal. He's also got a chance of actually taking both of those. Okay, go for it. It's gone back to the Tiger P. Still gets a reset for 21. And now the Tiger P's the only one in the cap. But more enemy are joining him. Oh, and there goes our last heavy tank. The T-29's gone down, and then the Eagle 7 went down, and now Talon is all on his own. But he was still trying to get a reset. Well, the bad news now is the enemy knows which direction the shells were coming from. We can see shells are inbound. He's trying to knock down the cover to provide him with a bit of, shall we say, protection from the enemy. Nobody's seen yet, but oh! The Super Hellcat was behind us. But look at that accurate Arty shot that came in right at the end. Here's the end of the first battle, and it was the 3rd class tanker for talon1958 in the Hummel. He managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 11, and he got a defender medal. Yes, he got a battle hero medal for resetting the cap and getting at least 95. In fact, I think he got over 100 reset points or capture points. So, yes, and the win rate, well, 1,301, which is good, but not special. I'm afraid his team let him down, and he's saying, is Christmas over yet? If we look at the team score, we can see he's 930 hit points. The highest damage in the game was the KB3 on the enemy team. Got a high caliber and steel wall for 2,903 hit points. Second highest damage was the G2 SP on our team with 2,216. And the third highest damage went to the Eagle 7 with 1,684. So 930, well, it's good. It earns some credits anyway. When it came to kills, we can see the highest number was the Tiger P on the enemy team with 6 kills. 3 kills went to the G2 SP and 2 kills went to the KB3, who, of course, as you saw, got those medals. The Tiger P got a Top Gun. When it came to Talon, he only got the 1 kill out of the game. And when it came to base XP, he's, well, 296, which is about mid-table. The highest base XP was the KB3 on the enemy team with 1,024, and the VK3002M got 947. Of course, the kill that Talon managed to get was that Hellcat, which kind of vaporized the moment he was hit by a 15 centimeter, because of course it will go straight through the armor. If we look over here, we can see it was a penetrating shot. He only had 6 hit points left, that Hellcat, but yes, if you hit a Hellcat with a artillery round, it normally does suffer a penetrating shot. So let's have a look at detail. 14 shots fired, 6 direct hits, 1 penetrating shot, 9 splash, damage of 930, all of it at more than 300 meters. Received 2 hits, 1 was penetration, 1 non-penetration, and 7 enemy vehicles were damaged, 1 was killed, 305 hit points of stun assists, and he got 100 defense points when we reset the cap. On the credit side, on the premium count, he actually earned 64,926 credits from the game, and he also took 1,098 experience points. So a good result for the first game. He set the standard as a third class and a medal, a third class bruiser and a medal, and a fairly low win rate, but it still puts Angelina under pressure to a certain extent because it's third class and a medal, which is helpful. So let's have a look at his second replay that he sent in. The second replay is on Serene Coast and on the South Spawn. GW Panther Tier 7 German SPG, 15 centimeter howitzer, 600 alpha. So slightly more than the 480 you were getting off the Hummel with the shotgun, but it does have a very nice wide arc as well, 52 degrees of arc. Okay, he's gone straight to the aim, and it's always a good trick to aim for this corner because the enemy will appear. The Super Chaffee's going out ahead to try and spot the enemy. In fact, he's already spotted a KV2 and a Tiger P. Now the KV2's slower, so he does make a better target. Aim slightly ahead and rounds out. Looks good. Just behind him. It was just behind him. Okay, change position. You can see he's got that mastery symbol beneath his on his hull. Now their tanks that got to the corner first were Cromwell, and obviously they were looking for the spots. Probably got a spotting mission. And that was a good one. It splashed the G2. Oh, and he's finally getting stun assist. Look at that. Lots of it. Lots and lots. It seems that he does have a teammate up there helping him. In fact, I think it was a pair of Cromwells, and there was another tank up there at the same time. They were all having a go at the G2 SP. Unfortunately, the enemy Cromwell is now coming to sight. We're not loaded yet, so we couldn't get a shot on him. But there's the KV2. Now we could possibly get around on him. Rounds out. Yes! Oh, it was the turret hit. He hit the turret for 238. And did we get a kill? No, the KV2's still alive. But he's barely got any hit points left. If we look at the score, yeah, Very low on hit points now. Okay, got enemy tanks in the town. The C1 was there. It went long. Okay, it's that VK28-01105 that's getting close. But we do have two tanks there who can handle him, including a T-52, which has got a rather fast-firing gun. And he's gone, so he's not a threat anymore. And now, at last, we can get into a position where we can really help our teammates by changing the angle. Okay, IKV-65-2 and a Tiger P. And the T-52 suddenly appeared. Oh! He got splash on the IKV-65-2. He's on his last legs, and we did get some stun assist. The IKV's gone down, but we lost the T-52 in that engagement. Tiger P's going to be next. We can't get a shot on him now because he's gone. Well, we could shoot at him, but we'd just be shooting a wreck. The Hellcat just got struck. Rounds out. Oh! Denied. Unfortunately, we didn't get that one because the enemy tank was killed before our shell arrived. There's a 4-tank difference in this game. Looks like we've got into a game with really good players and they know what they're doing. And as soon as Talon gets some stun on the enemy, they capitalize on it and they kill the enemy tank that he's looking at, or stunned, and he picks up loads of stun assists. He's already got 899 stun assists with 511 actual damage. Now there's the Fury. He's taking fire already. Okay, rounds out. Looks good. Yes, it's a direct hit for 136 and more stun assist. Okay, Super Chappy. Only 3 enemy left. They're all near their cap area, but the Super Chappy, well, he's a little more difficult to hit because he's a light tank, so he's a fast mover. Aim for the corner. He'll go through the gap. Rounds out. Oh! Very good indeed. 153. It tracked him. And we're getting more stun assist. It's really working. There's only one enemy left. It's the VK. And he's... well, we can't hit him from here. Not easily. No, our angle's wrong. And our shell trajectory, well, won't work. And there goes the last enemy tank. It's a victory. I must admit, it's very satisfying when you are in a team with other players who know when to shoot at enemy tanks once they've been stunned, because you see the stun assist just rack up as it did to Talon in that game. He got a second-class tanker in that game, as well as a bruise medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he shows 4, but obviously must have got 5 in order to get the bruise medal. He also got a win rate of 885, which is passable, but it's fairly low, which means he didn't do a lot of actual damage. He did more stun assist damage out of that one. But the second class and the bruiser is actually better than the last score he got, which was the third class, a bruiser and a medal. So this actually beats it. It's now moved up one level of mastery to a second class. Let's have a look at the team score and see where he was. Well, the highest damage in this one went to the SU-100. He got 2,211 hit points, and I suspect that he had the 122mm gun, which is why he was able to rack up so much so quickly. 390 alpha, I think it's 399? 390 alpha, I think it's 390. So it's actually quite a big score. You only need a few hits with that thing to make your credits. The second highest damage in the game turned out to be the SU-100M1 on the enemy team, 1,769. And the third highest was the AMX M445 with 1,295. When it came to Talon, he actually only got 800 out of that one, which is surprising. I suppose it was the number of shells that he got on target. He didn't fire that many, and he did have a few misses, but most of the shots he fired actually did do something. When it came to kills, we can see the highest scorer was the SU-100 again. 3 kills to him, 2 kills to the AMX M445, the E25, the T52, and the 555C. And on the enemy team, only 1 tank managed to get more than 1 kill, and that was the Tiger P. And only 4 enemies managed to get kills at all in that game. When it came to base XP, he's in 3rd place. Yes, because of the stun assist. High scorer was the SU-100 again. He's got the top in all 3 columns. 834 went to the AMX M445. And in 3rd place, we've got Talon in the GW Panther with 787. So it did work. He only fired 9 rounds. That's not enough really for a balanced game to get a much higher score. Normally you'd expect at least 11, maybe 12 or 13 rounds in a game. And if you did get that much, then you'd be looking at a score in the thousands. You got direct hits on 2, 8 splashes as well, 800 hit points of damage, all of it at more than 300 meters. Damaged 5 of the enemy, didn't get a kill, but he got 1,589 hit points of stun assist off 8 stuns. So on the credit side, he actually earned 90,073 credits profit. And he also took away 2,952 experience points out of that one. So he's well in the lead now against Angelina. And I expect that we'll be watching her first replay in the next video. Yes, I'll try and get this one out later today. And then we'll have some more videos tomorrow. At least I hope so. If you enjoyed this replay, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.